The Call of Duty World War II Kill of the Week, Kill of the Month and Kill of the Year will be heading its way to this channel very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that coming later on in 2017. But welcome to the next episode of the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Specialist Kills of the Week. And on screen now is last week's winner. Yes, you gave Ramanus123 with Quad You Believe It the top spot and a place in the Kill of the Month and the opportunity of now moving on to the Kill of the Year for 2017.
What the heck? What? What? Oh my god. What the hell?
Yes, Ramanus will be put up against 4 of the kills, all of which you have voted for as well, and one of them will move on to that Kill of the Year later on this year as well. But we're about to see a whole host of new clips, and once again, you are going to have to vote and decide for your favourites. So after you've seen them all, just write the number or the letter and number down below in the comments section to give it your vote. But make sure you've seen all of the clips first before you vote. And if you want to get involved in the series, it is simple, just leave a link to your clip down below in the comments section. But here we go, the first clip of this episode comes from Mazama Salangi 12, and it's the Glitch versus Camo battle. A round of S&D, 1 versus 2, now is 1 versus 1, and now it truly is Specialist versus Specialist. Loving that. Gets away with the camo, but the glitch out gives him the time to then see where he reappears, gets the kill, and then the defuse. Your choice for number 9 comes from Bra David Chen, and it's Tie Up Turn On. Back again with some more S&D. 1 versus 5 is very quickly 1 versus 1. The Marshal and Ripper working beautifully together. And as I say, it's now time for the turn on finisher. All tied up to a piece. Number 8, we welcome Votto Zero. This is Locust Levels Them. Lovely work with the sniper and that little bit of Ripper. Number 7 comes from NBDX Visions, and it's Spike Wrecked. Now don't forget, once you've seen all of the clips, you need to vote for your favourites, so once you have done that, make sure you write the number or the letter and number of your one that you want to vote for down below in the comments section. One of these clips will move on and become a contender in the Kill of the Month, and the chance of moving on to the Kill of the Year. Will your favourite be number 6, which comes from BioE Joey 960, and it's What a Shanker. Starting off 1 versus 6 and a round of S&D here on Nuketown. Everything to do, a huge clutch required, and that's exactly what BioE is going to do. The team wiped out, all that is needed now is the defuse, and that's exactly what they're going to deliver. We have got a few Purifiers of the week. P3 comes from the Only Lombax. Now don't forget, you can vote for one of these as well if you wanted to after you've seen everything. All you would need to do is write the letter P and the number next to it to give it your vote. The Nuketown spawn becomes a huge barbecue there for the Only Lombax. Loving that work. And then P2 comes from Scorpion Turk 57. Starting with the VMP. Oh man! Gets a nice collection there.
Holy fuck.
And then turns to the Purifier to continue the mayhem. And your final choice is P1. It comes from Online Kid Who, and we are back again on Nuketown, Man of War, building up everything they need to get to that Purifier, and then again, start the heat streak. Now, don't forget as well, these clips are in no particular order, whether it be the Purifiers or the top 10, they are not in a particular order, it's all down to you to vote and choose. It could be number 10, it could be one of these Purifiers that you choose, or it could be maybe number 1. It is completely down to you, and I cannot wait to see who you decide. Loving your work, Online Kid. Number 5. This is Am Daxi, and it's Combine Devastation. After picking up a few with the VMP, it's time to move on in, hit the armour, give him the extra protection needed to continue on this awesome work, wiping out everything that's put in front of him. Insane. At number 4, this is Curse Mark 147, and it's Shiva Says No.
Care package awaiting orders. UAV ready for deployment.
Turn sensors have captured your objective.
Counter UAV awaiting orders.
Drone overhead. Counter surveillance active. Midway. UAV objective.
UAV awaiting orders. Counter UAV on standby.
Midway.
Assassin down.
In position. CCM deployed. Thanks for the work. UAV departing AO.
An awesome streak, a mixture of the Shiva and the Ripper. Nicely done there. Number 3 comes from Final SH2, and it's Hardcore Focus. Some hardcore action, and then hits the combat focus to hopefully get a nice amount of kills to gain all of those extra points and get those score streaks building to absolutely continue the demolition of this opposition force.
That's a 6-6 and a kick for that SOB.
Cerberus, sentry guns, guardians, all being deployed onto the field of battle. And what great work this is from Final, just continuing to look for another kill after another kill. At number 2, we welcome Mike Madabone, and it's Armoured for the win.
Securing B.
Oh my god.
Bro, I just got. Bro, good.
Oh, bro.
Everybody still loving Nuketown, especially Mike Madabone delivering a huge MVP performance there. And then finally, we have got number 1. It comes from Go Seldom, and it's Snipes for Days. Moving things on just a little bit, just as we get through this streak, trying to find that next opponent. And it doesn't take long to continue sniping his way to victory.
Oh, oh baby. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh my god.
Nice use of the heat wave there in the middle of that streak as well. So that is it. Those are your choices. It is now down to you to vote and decide. Just write the number or the letter and number down below of your favourite, and one of these will move on. And if you want to get involved in the series, it is simple. Don't forget, just leave a link to your clip in the comments section as well. And the World War II Kill of the Week, month and year will also be heading to this channel as soon as the beta launches later on in August and September. If you'd like to check out some previous videos, you can. They are linked on screen now. If you want to follow me on social media, they are also linked at the bottom of the screen. If you subscribe to the channel, thank you so much. If you fancy doing so, just click on the logo in the middle of the screen. Thanks for all your support, and I'll speak to you again in the next one.